Welcome back, everyone. Happy New Year. I've already shared that once in last Wednesday's video that came out on January 1st. I had said Happy New Year there, but I'm going to say Happy New Year again. Speaking of the video that did come out last Wednesday on January 1st, 2020, new decade, I hope you were able to watch that. It was my monthly motivation video, which is a series that I do. I did it all throughout the year of 2019, and I took a survey, and pretty much everyone came back and said they would like me to continue with my monthly motivation series. So please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and ring the bell for immediate notification. What monthly motivation means is the first of every month in 2020, there will be a motivational video for you to watch. No matter what day the first falls on, I will have a video for you. I really encourage you to go through my library of all of last year's monthly motivation videos and resource those because there are so many things in it. I'm sure I will have some repeat things this year. I will have that video library linked on my blog post, and how you get to that is there is a box below this video. If you hit the Show More tab, the box will expand. The very top link will see corresponding blog post. You will find all sorts of video recommendations there. If you didn't check out last Wednesday's video, be sure to do so. I will have that linked as well, and I will also have it up here where you can click on it. So today we are talking kind of more resolution and goal setting. I am sparing you the misery of making your New Year's resolutions. I decided to make them for you. How about becoming a high caliber person and optimizing your life in 2020? How does that sound? Well, today I am going to be sharing with you your 10 resolutions of how to become a high caliber person and optimize your life in 2020. This is for me as well, but I pretty much already practice everything that I have here with you on the daily. Do I have trip ups? Yes, I do. Do I take the lesson? Yes, I do. Do I learn from them? Yes, I do. And that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. All right. Let's start with your resolution number 1. I will not waste my money on things that I do not need, nor things that do not look good on me. I will not settle for mediocre items that do not serve me in becoming a high caliber person and align with my goals of optimizing my life. Resolution number 2, if I am in my weight window, I will stay in my weight window throughout the year. If I creep out of it, I will take the lesson and make the necessary steps to get back on track. If I am not in my weight window, I will get to it in the year 2020. Yes, you heard right, folks. I will get to it. I will not make excuses as to why I cannot achieve this goal, as I recognize from past experience that excuses have played a big role as to why I am not currently there in the first place. I know that seems like a very steep and hefty goal, but I gave you the whole year, okay? The whole year. And we will continue again with monthly motivation to get you there, and reference the library that I already have provided for you that can give you that jump start. On to resolution number 3. I will take responsibility for my attitude, my behavior, and my actions. I will not point fingers at other people and falsely accuse them for how I handle myself in certain situations. Regardless of how someone else behaves, I always have control over what I do or say in response to their behavior. This is very, very tough. It's so easy for us to say, I feel this way because of you. Well, you are saying yes to feeling that way, and the only person that you can hold responsible for it is yourself. Resolution number 4, I will cultivate the meaningful relationships in my life. I will have the confidence to create boundaries with individuals that do not respect me and my core values or beliefs, although they may differ from theirs. I will know when I have to step away from a relationship, and I will do so with grace and class. One of our biggest issues when it comes to relationships is control. We feel that everyone should see everything through the same binoculars that we do. If you want to be a high caliber person and you want to live an optimal life, emotional intelligence is what will get you there. It's not the diet, it's not the exercise program, it's not getting your budgeting under control. Those are all great, but emotional intelligence is where it's at, and that's what we're talking about in this video. You have to let go of controlling what other people see, think, do, because they are who they are and you are who you are. So you will respect that people are going to see things different than you do. But you are also going to create boundaries with the individuals that don't respect you. That doesn't mean that you can't continue to have a solid relationship. You've just established boundaries. I have people reach out to me all the time and ask, what do I mean by that? If you want me to do a video explaining how you can still keep a loved one, a friend, a family member, a coworker in your life, because often we don't have a choice. We are stuck sometimes with people, but how do we create boundaries with them if we do have to keep them in their lives? It's not that difficult, but it takes a lot of emotional intelligence. If you want a video, the comment section is waiting for you. Moving on to resolution number 5. I will be responsible with my time. I will avoid distractions that do not serve my best interest. I will prioritize my time, accept help when it is offered, and confidently ask for help when I need it. I will not judge myself for not being able to do everything. Moms, are you listening? I will not judge myself for not being able to do everything. Big problem with moms. Been there, no more. Threw that one out, and so glad that I did. I graciously take the help, and I have no problem confidently asking for it when I need it. Nor will I make unrealistic expectations of what others get done. Wives, moms, you need to hear this one. It's so easy for us to make unrealistic expectations out of our spouse, okay? We have to watch that. So, resolution number 5, good one. Number 6, love this one. I will stay in my lane. I talked about being in your lane and having your eye on the prize, whatever that prize is for you. The lane is the journey to get there. Stay in your lane. Yeah, talked about it in the monthly motivation video. I will also respect the fact that everyone's journey looks different than mine. Their journey is not for me to judge. Let me say that again. Their journey is not for me to judge. Also, stop judging your own journey as well. Often we are so hard on ourselves. And that's often a trigger as why we are so hard on other people and want to control other people. Because if we can't control ourselves, sometimes how do we suppress and buffer that? We try to control others. It's all up here, folks. It's right up here. It's emotional intelligence. And we're going to do a lot of talking about emotional intelligence in 2020. And I'm going to be having some workshops that you can take to really help you to live optimally, to be a high caliber person. Isn't that what we all strive for? I know I do. And you do too. So let's move on to number 7, resolution. Number 7, let's do it. I will recognize and accept that good and bad are neither right nor wrong, and that right and wrong are neither good nor bad. I hope you caught that. These are only judgments that we place on people, places, and things, including food. What I see as bad, someone else may see as good, and vice versa. What I see as wrong, another person may see as right, and vice versa. All this judgment prevents me from optimizing my life and becoming the high caliber person I long to be. Resolution number 8, and we kind of covered this a little bit, but we're going to cover it some more. I will let go of controlling others. I will recognize that controlling others is counterproductive and will never serve me. I will put that energy into something I can control. Me! Yes, that's the person that you can have control over. But it takes emotional intelligence to get there. Controlling others, that will generally leave you frustrated, bitter, lots of negative things, lots of catabolic, which is negative, a lot of catabolic energy when we're trying to control others. Let's get that to anabolic, positive. We can only control ourselves. Resolution number 9, we're getting on the home stretch. In knowing that like attracts like, I will assume responsibility for the fact that what I put out is what I will receive, better understood as we reap what we sow. Again, in knowing that like attracts like, energy attracts like energy. If you are walking around with catabolic, negative energy, what do you think you're going to get in return? You reap what you sow. What you put out is what you will get in return, because your energy is going to attract that. We attract or reflect those desired or undesired. Let me say that one more time. We attract or reflect those desired or undesired, which means that what you put out is what you will get back. You will attract it. So if you're putting out catabolic energy, you're going to generally get catabolic energy in return. That's why sometimes if we are more of an anabolic person, I'm very anabolic. I hang out in about level 5. There's 7 levels of energy. Level 5 is where I predominantly hang, which is anabolic. If someone enters the room and they're like level 2 or level 1, victim mindset, which would be level 1, confrontational level 2, very catabolic, I can feel it. I can feel it. And I really do my best to set a boundary and stay a little distant from them. Now, often we can't control that we are going to be in the same environment, workspace, whatever it may be, as those people, but you create a boundary. They don't have to know that you feel this catabolic energy coming from them. You just take care of yourself. You stay in your lane. You maybe stay out of conversations with them. Maybe it's more of an acquaintance type thing. You know, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. And that's about it. Because that is in your control, believe it or not. It is in your control. Do a lot of coaching in this area. If you are a client that has been with me for a while, you're loving this because you know about all of the energy levels and you know where you predominantly hang. And you also know where other people that are in your life hang. And now that you know this aha moment, you're no longer so penetrated by them because it makes sense. If they think like a victim, they're going to say what they say and it has nothing to do with you. I I could go on. I could go on. Love this topic. Love it. Love the energies. Love them. Okay, resolution number 10, we have to get it in there. In knowing that everything you say yes to is saying no to something else and vice versa, I will say no to the things that do not serve me in optimizing my life and being the high caliber person I strive to be. From this day forward, I will say yes to me. And with that, folks, Happy New Year again. Go out there and live this high caliber life, this optimized life. Be this high caliber person. I guarantee you, if your resolutions are everything that I just shared with you, your goals will be achieved. That prize that you have your eye on, you will get there. But do you realize, did you hear kind of what I was saying? Do you see how you're staying in your lane the whole time, the whole journey? You can achieve whatever you set out to achieve. It's all in your control, believe it or not. Yeah, it's a great place to be. All in your control. But what are you gonna let derail you from it? I mean, is it worth it? Most of the time, the things that take us off of our path, our journey, our lane, pulls us into their lane, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, but it's in your control. It's no one else is doing this to you. No one else is doing this to you. You're doing it to yourself. It's ownership. Level 3 energy. We'll get into the energy levels. Level 3 is great. Taking ownership is a great place to be. Great place to be. All right, enough of that. Comments, suggestions are always welcome. Please share this video. Tell people about me. Tell people about my mission and what I am here to do and what my purpose is and what fruit I bear. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the fruit that you gave me to bear. You all have it too. Share this. Okay, let's make a better world today. Let's make an optimal world today. But in order to do that, we need high caliber people walking around. So be one. Start a new trend. There you go. All right, enough. Much love. Happy New Year. See you soon in the next video. Take care.